What's going on, Stan fans and Rob Liefeld fans? Both the 90's guys in the house tonight.
What up?
We decided to do something pretty cool here. We've got all of our X-Force team lined up. So we've got a ton of X-Men, X-Force line figures, but this is just kind of what we think of as the original kind of X-Force team. But anyways, love all these figures. Look at the colors; they just look amazing. So let's start right over here. So we've got Cannonball. Now we love this figure. He's actually kind of a rarer paint job. Usually you'll see the one that's pink and brown, and just not a huge fan of that one. This one looks awesome. Love Cannonball. Moving on to Sunspot. This is a sick figure. Definitely one of our favorite X-Men, X-Force figures. Those primary colors just look amazing together. Love that black.
Cool sunglasses.
Yeah, those really cool kind of headbands, sunglasses. Really cool figure. Then over here we've got Warpath. He looks awesome. I'd kind of pull some of these guys forward, but don't really want them all to fall over. But yeah, he looks great. Love that Warpath. A lot of people have a couple other different ones, but that's our favorite. So anyways, this is a pretty rare one. We've got Feral. She's a mail away. Really like her. She's got this awesome tail back there. Really interesting. I love that pink. Just a really cool figure. Love Feral.
Brings a lot of brightness to the color, to the crew.
Yeah, definitely brings a lot of color. Really got that 90's look. Super cool figure. Then of course, this is one of my favorite X-Men figures overall. I love Shatterstar. I think he's an awesome character. This one is Shatterstar 3. We have Shatterstar 1 and Shatterstar 2, but this is kind of our favorite. He's got this purple and gold, and just looks really sick.
Blonde hair.
That cool blonde hair. The other versions have kind of an oranger version, and I just really like that gold and purple. Very sick looking. And by the way, guys, we have all the accessories, guns and swords for these figures, but we just wanted to line them up and not have to deal with,
digging through bags of them.
We've got bags of accessories, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, so of course the leader of the crew, Cable, and also probably my favorite X-Men universe Marvel character. Love Cable. This figure I had as a child. Just looks super sick. I know there's a million different Cables, but this one's kind of the most comic accurate to me. And his articulation's not great in his arms, but at the same time, he's one of my favorite figures. Love Cable. Just looks awesome. That yellow eye and scars and whatnot. He looks sick. So back here we've got Richter. He's a really cool figure. I can't really remember. What's he cause earthquakes or something like that?
Yeah.
Shoot some kind of vibration or something. And so the toy actually winds up in the back. He's got a little wind up thing, and he vibrates, and it's kind of cool. But I really like his uniform there. He's got that green. It really pops, that kind of neon green, and then that big X. And I really like this kind of looks like butterfly wings or something like that, but that blue pattern on his pants. Really cool figure. So that's Richter. Of course, we got Deadpool. This is one of the first guys we got when we first started collecting the ToyBiz again. We love Deadpool. He's a little small, and he's got this knife that you can't remove from his hand. But besides that, those are my only two complaints. But he's such a sick figure. It just looks great with the other figures. And you gotta have Deadpool. Love the movies. Love the comics. Great character. Anyways, moving on to we've got Kane back there, Garrison Cade. This is actually the Weapon X variation, but we thought we'd stick him in there since he's kind of our favorite version of him. And he's just a really cool guy. He's one that I also had as a kid that, super nostalgic. Really bulked up. Love those metal arms. He's got this kind of, one of his hands kind of has this like fan feature where he's like spinning a blade, and then the other one you can kind of pull out of its socket. Yeah, if you want to move here, we can check that out. Really cool. And then of course over here we've got Domino. You gotta have Domino with the X-Force figures. She was awesome in the movie, and this figure is pretty cool.
Looks like she smokes a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah, definitely does. That white skin, of course, that's how she is in the comics. But at the same time, they use this figure mold for a lot of other X-Men, X-Force figures as far as the females go. But the colors are really cool, and I do love this figure. So there's Domino. Back here we've got Grizzly. I really like his color scheme too. He's got kind of a dark blue, green, red, orange, yellow. He's got a little bit of everything. And he's kind of the brute of the pack. I always like kind of the big guys that can just go in there and freaking kick some butt. But yeah, love Grizzly. Really cool figure. And last but not least, we've got GW Bridges. This one I actually do really like. I think he's a cool kind of military type of guy, kind of like Nick Fury. Just a really cool figure. Great shooter. Like his colors a lot, that green and red and yellow. He's got that cool goatee. Love GW Bridges.
It's kind of lesser known too.
Yeah, definitely. Not a lot of people know about GW Bridges, but yeah, he's kind of their Nick Fury.
Yeah. Grizzly's kind of lesser known. He's hard to find on online stuff.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of there's not too much about the X-Force, but people are starting to kind of check him out again after Deadpool 2, I think. Kind of made him resurface, which was a great movie. But yeah, there's the X-Force characters: GW Bridges, Grizzly, Domino, Kane, Deadpool, Richter, Cable, Shatterstar, Feral, Warpath, Sunspot, and Cannonball. Really cool collection. Just love those colors. Kind of the mercenaries of the X-Men universe. Just huge fans of Rob Liefeld in the comics. As you can see, we've got a couple back here. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And we're going to continue making cool videos. We've got more figures to come. So as always, may the guys be with you.